Have you ever wished for a pair of shoes that could make you run faster than the wind? Or maybe even talk to animals? Well, get ready for a story about a boy named Arav, whose life changed forever when he found a pair of magical slippers. Our story begins in a quiet little village, right at the edge of a vast, mysterious forest. This wasn't just any forest. It was a magical forest, filled with luminous plants and glowing butterflies. 11-year-old Arav, a boy with big, curious eyes and a heart full of kindness, loved exploring its edges. He was brave and clever, but like many of us, a little scared of the dark. One sunny afternoon, while chasing a beautiful glowing butterfly, Arav stumbled upon something extraordinary hidden inside an ancient, hollow tree. They were a pair of slippers, shimmering with a silver light and covered in glowing blue patterns. He hesitated for a moment, then slipped his feet into them. Instantly, the slippers pulsed with a warm, blue light, and a cheerful voice whispered in his mind, "Hello there, we've been waiting for you." Arav jumped in surprise. The slippers could talk. They called themselves the Enchanted Slippers. Before he could even ask a question, his feet started to tingle. He took one step, and he zipped past trees in a blur of motion. He had super speed. He leaped, and suddenly he was soaring through the air, landing gently on a branch high above the ground. He could jump higher than a house. As he explored his newfound powers, a bright green parrot landed on his shoulder. "Wow, you're fast," the parrot squawked. Arav was stunned. "You can understand me," the parrot, whose name was Parry, chirped. "Thanks to those shiny things on your feet, you can understand all of us." Soon, Arav was surrounded by new friends. Parry, the talkative parrot who loved telling jokes. Golu, a fluffy white rabbit who was a bit nervous but incredibly fast. And Sharu, a loyal brown dog with a brave heart. Arav had discovered another power of the slippers. He could talk to animals. The slippers explained that they were ancient artifacts, created to protect the forest and its creatures. They chose their owner based on courage and kindness, and they had chosen Arav. They also warned him that their magic was powerful and that someone evil might want to steal them. Just then, the blue runes on the slippers began to glow with a sharp red light. "Danger is near," the slippers warned. A dark, purple smoke began to swirl at the edge of the forest, carrying a chilling cold with it. From the shadows emerged a tall, menacing figure in a black robe. His eyes glowed a sickly yellow, and he held a staff with a pulsating green crystal. This was Zarkun, a greedy sorcerer who craved power above all else. He had sensed the slippers' magic and wanted it for himself. "Give me the slippers, boy," Zarkuni said, his voice like scraping stones. "With them, I will control this forest and all its creatures." He raised his staff, and a bolt of dark energy shot towards Arav. Thinking fast, Arav dodged the attack with his super speed. He knew he couldn't fight the sorcerer alone. "We have to get away," Arav shouted to his new friends. "Parry, which way?" The parrot squawked. "Follow me. I know a secret path." The chase was on. Arav, with Golu hopping beside him and Sharu running close behind, followed Parry deep into the magical forest. Zarkun was relentless, sending waves of dark smoke magic after them, twisting trees and turning colorful flowers to dust. Arav used the slipper's powers to overcome every obstacle. He ran across the surface of a sparkling river, leaped across wide chasms, and navigated a path of floating stones that appeared only for him. Parry led them towards a hidden temple, a secret cave behind a floating waterfall. "The slippers were created here," Parry explained. "Their true magic can be unlocked inside." As they entered the cave, the walls lit up with ancient symbols telling the story of the slippers. They learned that the slippers' greatest power wasn't speed or flight, but the ability to amplify the owner's inner goodness. The slippers glowed brightly and spoke to Arav. "Zarkun is powerful, but he is scared of one thing: the true magic of kindness." Arav understood he couldn't defeat Zarkun with force, but maybe he could outsmart him. Just then Zarkun blasted his way into the cave, his yellow eyes burning with fury. "Nowhere left to run, child," he roared. He trapped Parigulu and Sharu in cages made of dark smoke. Arav's heart pounded. It was scotted. But looking at his trapped friends, his fear turned into determination. He stood tall, his slippers glowing with a brilliant blue light. "You want the slippers? Take 'em!" Arav said, kicking one slipper towards the sorcerer. Zarkun, blinded by his greed, lunged for it. But the moment his long, sharp fingers touched the slipper, it erupted in a flash of pure, white light. Zarkun screamed. The slipper, powered by kindness, rejected his evil touch. While he was distracted, Arav used his speed to unlock the cages, freeing his friends. Sharu barked bravely, and Galu quickly hopped around Zarkun, confusing him. Pari flew above, squawking jokes and insults, making the sorcerer even angrier. Zarkun, enraged and disoriented, unleashed all his power at once, trying to trap Arav in a whirlwind of dark smoke. But Arav didn't run. Instead, he stood his ground and focused on his love for the forest and his friends. The slippers on his feet shone with an unbearable intensity. The light of kindness met the dark smoke, and instead of a violent explosion, the light simply dissolved the darkness. Zarkun's own spell, unable to find a target of hate, turned back on him, wrapping him in his own shadowy prison. His power was gone, trapped by his own greed. With Zarkun defeated, the forest began to heal. The dark smoke vanished, and the colors returned, brighter than ever. The slippers pulsed warmly on Arav's feet as a magical oath sealed their bond forever. He was their true guardian. The animals of the forest gathered and cheered for their small hero. Perry landed on his shoulder and said, "See? I told you we could do it." Arav smiled, looking at his friends and his amazing slippers. He had learned the most important lesson of all. True strength doesn't come from powerful magic, but from a kind heart and the courage to stand up for what's right. And that's a power we can all find, even without a pair of enchanted slippers. Thank you for joining us on this magical adventure. If you loved Arav's story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. DKR Mystica for more amazing tales.